Good morning, my loves. It is Wednesday. It's Wicked Wednesday of color, color, color. And yes, one side of my face is very bright, and we're going to fix this side to be very bright too. It's a very neutral look today. I know Wicked Wednesday is about color. Well, this is color, but this is more neutralized color. I think it looks really nice, and I'm using one palette to do this. Even to do the light you see through here, I'm using one palette, one little palette. So, I like it, I like it, I like it. I've been working on these eyebrows, I swear. I need microblading. I think that's what they call it. Hey, Terry. Hey, Sydney. I saw somebody else pop on there, but I don't know who it was. It just kind of scrolls too fast for me to read this morning. I haven't even finished this first cup of coffee yet, y'all. My brain's not working. Okay, well, let's talk about this eye. This is a brighter eye than I normally do, especially because I put the shimmer up here, and I have a lot of shimmer here, and I put shimmer under here. So it's what I was trying to make a bright eye today. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Dana. So, and I also use what I put on my eye on my face to highlight. And we're going to do a different lip today, like lipstick, something I don't normally do, but I'm going back to an old favorite that I used to wear a lot when I first started with Younique. And so, but this look right here, I did pair it with bronzer. Bronzer's your friend. You need bronzer in your life. Bronzer makes your face warm. This one here can make it bright and warm at the same time, okay? So, because you got a shimmer side and you got a matte side, so I use it all when I'm putting it on my face here, but on my eye this morning, I strictly started with the matte side. So that's what you see, this beautiful color running through here. And then I kind of made it a smoky bright eye. I guess that's what you would say it's called. Hey, Carrie, good morning from Coleman. Oh, the sun's shining there too. It's going to be a pretty day. It really is. I'm going to be stuck inside, but it's going to be a pretty day today. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to start with the bronzer because that's going to be my transition color. And then we're going to work our way into this palette. Now, I only used Tender and Brave, and that's it. Tender and Brave. So, that's really all that consists on my eye. I did use a black eye pencil, and I'm going to use something else for my liner. Here it is. I got to make sure I know where it is. I'm hunting it. So, I'm not using a pencil liner today. I'm going to use something else to create my eyeliner, but we'll get to that in a minute. You gotta wait for that. Okay. Here we go. Make sure if you have bronzer and you have one that's kind of a matte, that's what you want to use. And this one is Malibu, the color Malibu. It is my fave. It is. And I always start in the crease. You know I do. Tap some off because I don't want too much. And I'm just kind of slowly, and now I did something totally different than I normally do with this. I actually took it more into the corner here. I brought everything more forward today. And so I wanted this corner and all to be really bright. So that was what I was after. Was a little smokier eye, but yet a bright eye. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense or not. But that's what we're doing this morning. But see, I'm going to bring it more into the corner there. I really like, and before I got started, I should have said I've already put on my Splurge Cream Victoria, so my base is there. I've already done all that, my primer and my base. Now I'm just building on top of that. I should have said that. See, I told you my brain wasn't working. It's going to be one of them days. Sure is. All right, and I did bring it down here in the corner just a little bit, not much. Don't want a whole lot of this color down there. See how pretty that is when you put it on? Can you imagine the bronzer doing that to your eye? It's really pretty. If you wanted a really light look, you could just do this and not, you know, have anything else on. Truly. You could just use Victoria's and this, and you could put mascara on and go. It looks pretty good just like that. But I made it more dramatic, that's for sure. Today is my day. I hope so, Dana. Gosh, I'm trying to learn this new job, and you know how you feel. It's like, oh my gosh, will I ever learn it? Will I ever? And I have to remind myself I've only been there a week, a little over a week. So I'm still learning. A lot to learn. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to move on to the other color, which is Tender. Tender, I love this. You know what? I'll probably have to wind up buying this palette again just for this color because it is one of my favorites. And I use it quite a bit, and it's starting to get the little divot in it, and I'm going to be sad when it's gone. Kind of like when Elated went away in my Addiction Palette 1. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to pat this beautiful color right on your lid, all the way across. Now, if you want this to be really popping, hey Hope, if you want to make this really popping, wet this with some water or some rose water and dip it, and then it will really have, there's a bug in here, we will really have a bright kind of full effect. But I don't want that. That's a little too much for me, especially since I'm going to work. I just want a bright eye. And what I did was I took it, and whatever was excess, I'm running it up and around, which I don't normally do. I don't normally put the brightness up there like that, but I am today. Why not? I wanted a bright eye. So we just kind of bring it up and around. Make sure you stay right underneath your eyebrow there. And it just really, really lightens it up. I like it. I don't know why I hadn't been doing this. I used to do this a lot. And then I got more mattified. See, Rusty, if I come by, will you go do my makeup for tonight? Sure. You want me to do your makeup, Rusty? I don't know what colors we would put on you. What colors would we use for Rusty? These colors would look good on you, Rusty. These are kind of rusty colors. How about that? They got that same feel. Here we go. Now I'm going to come back with a little more. I'm putting more of the bronzer on. The matte side of the bronzer. And you see I'm bringing it in more. You don't usually see me do that, okay? I'm bringing it in more. I'm going to have a more defined area through here today. Now, there we go. Ta-da! So what I'm going to do now, though, I am going to go ahead and tight line my bottom. And I am using the Pencil Perfect. I did use that for that. How's the new job going? It's going. I'm learning. Every day is a learning curve for me right now. Sometimes I get up and my brain feels like it's 50 times the size it should be. Just trying to take it all in. Okay, got a tight line. I like using black to tight line. I think it really makes your eye pop more so than a brown. But, you know, to each his own. I just like to do the black. And then now we're going to do a liner, just a little bit of liner, I think. And, well, no, let me add the dark color. Let's get my crease. Let's do the dark. So what I'm going to use is Brave, right there. And I'm going to take my little Younique brush here, and I'm going to have my tool. This is my little tool to help me get things in the corner, right here. See, a lot of people put tape on their face. I don't want to put tape on my face. I think my skin is, you know, delicate enough that it doesn't need to be pulled by tape. So I'm going to put this right here in the corner, which is right where you would run a piece of tape if you put it across your face. And we're just going to kind of dab this dark color in here, the Brave. This is what gives it that really pretty smoky look. And then I'm going to come all the way. I'm going to come all the way in, which is different from what I normally do. I usually stop right in this area, but I'm going to come more further in with this color because I want it to kind of blend and be smokier and have a more defined eye. So if you don't like tape, use one of these. Just you've got a little tube of something laying around, just take it and do your corner. And then you don't have, it'll give you a nice little line here. You've seen me do this before. This is one of my tricks I do all the time. Because I like the way it looks. See? How perfect is that? Yes, yes. Got it really defined, didn't it? Hey, David. All right, here we go. Blend, blend, blend is your friend. You got to blend. Get these colors all blended together. I don't want any lines. I want it to be really consistently smooth. Now, I am going to come back and add a little bit more of the bronzer. I love having two different brushes here like this. Makes my life easier. When I can't find one, I can find the other. Let's see, I want it to match. So let me come up just a tad. Make sure you match. when you're doing your face. I love this bronze color. Would you ever think that that was like a bronzer on your eye? That is like incredible. The color is just beautiful. It's a great transition color. And you know, I like Arrogant out of this palette, but the bronzer has a little warmer look to it and more red in it. So that's what I was after today. There we go. Yes! Worked out pretty good, didn't it? All right, here we go. Now, let me find my, oh, I need my angle brush. I gotta find it, I laid it, oh, here it is. Now, for my liner, this is what I did. Some of you have gotten this product. If you haven't, then you ought to check these out, because this is a splurge cream shadow, and it's called the color Proud, and it's chocolate. And it almost looks black here, but it's a nice chocolate. So what I'm going to do is take the end of my angle brush. This is the other side of my shader. You know, I said this is one of my favorite brushes. Everybody needs one of these brushes. It's a great brush to have. Very versatile, very easy to use. And I'm just going to make my own liner with this. So I'm just dabbing it in here. And well, let me find somewhere to set it. And all I do is just start where I would normally start, is right at my pupil and go over. I got really close set eyes, so I don't come all the way in. But you know what I'm saying. If you got wide set eyes, deep set eyes, do it. Because you can get away with that. I can't get away with that. So what you do is just take it and go right along your lash line. How easy is that? And one thing I think about this is, if us older ladies, with our eyes, we don't want anything that pulls. So this is really great because you don't have to swipe it. You can just dab it. Dab it right where you want it. And that's the beauty of this application. And it's going to stay. It's going to set. You know how splurge cream shadows set. They set. Look at that. Ta-da. And you don't have to have a wing or anything like that. Now, I am going to put just a tad of one. Not much. Just taking it out. And this is already angled, so I've already got the angle. See? Yay! I don't have to think about it. I don't have to think about making an angle. The brush did it for me. So that's why this brush to me is like priceless. If I lost this brush, I would not be a happy camper. I would be miserable. Look how easy that is. Ta-da! That's how easy it is to do some liner. I mean, really, that is so simple. Simple. I didn't swipe it. I just dabbed it. So if you got crepiness or just loose skin through there, this is your best option. If you don't like to use a pencil, I need to wipe this off. If you don't like to use a pencil, you know, and it pulls your skin, or if you have some, I don't know, powder like one of these, like if you have a palette and you have a dark color you like, maybe a black or something, spray this with water and just dip it down in that color. You can make your own liner that way too. But this made it so simple because it's a cream and it goes on just perfectly. So, ta-da! That's how easy it is to do that. Okay, now we're going to put a little bit of color under my eyes. Going to use my It's brush. I love this. And all I'm going to do is put a little bit of Brave right here underneath, just to be cohesive with the top. And see, you don't have to have a whole lot of liner under your eyes. You don't. You just need a little pop of the color. Whatever you put in your crease is what I usually put here. Or whatever sometimes I'll take the transition color and put here. But today, I wanted it to be more smoky look. So I'm actually putting the Brave underneath there. Now we got to add some more light. Now we're going to add some more Tender. And I don't normally do this. I don't normally take Tender or a sparkly color, a glitter color. But I'm going to come right underneath here and put a little bit of shimmer right there. Because what I'm going to do on the top is I'm going to put a little bit more of Tender up here, right in the center. We'll concentrate it so it'll have a really nice pop of color right in the center. And then we're going to bring it in here in the corners. So you're going to have a lot of light right through the center of your face. So if you are like me and you got all these problems underneath here, putting the light right around your eye in the corners and stuff is really key. and it will give you a brighter eye. And maybe people will be drawn more to the center of your face than your bags on your face. Or that's the way I see it. That's the way I feel like I see it. But I do like running this color underneath here. I think it's really pretty. And opens up your eye a little bit. Now, the only other thing I'm going to use Tinder for, before I move on to putting on my mascara, is to take a little fluffy brush. And yeah, see this shimmer right here? That's Tinder. I put Tinder on my face. I didn't do it on this side yet. And so just swipe it through and just come right above your, well, that's where my blush and my bronzer are mixed together. And that's all you do. You just put a little shimmer, see? A little shine through there. Now you're definitely cohesive because you've got all this light right here in the same color. So that's important. You can come down your nose with it if you want to. There you go. Ta-da! Now I'm going to throw on this mascara. And guess what? We're going to do some lips, and then we will be done with my face, hopefully. You know me, I have to have mascara on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I always do that and get that going. What do I do with my mascara now? Oh, here it is. I got stuff laying everywhere. So what's everybody doing today? Is everybody working like me? Get on the highway, byways? Let me see if I can get my mirror right. This is the 3D, so you know what it's about. Gel, fibers, gel. And I'm going to try to do this really quickly. But see, it didn't take long to do that little eye. I mean, it's not Addiction Palette 5. It's not like bright, bright colors. It's just a simple, smoky, brown eye that you can create really quickly if you want that. I really like it. I did it a little different than I normally do, but trying new things is always good because it's just makeup. You can wipe it off. If you don't like it, wipe it off. But this morning I was just playing around, and that's what I did to make it a little bit different, a little bit smokier. And I'm just trying to hurry. Mascara. This used to take me a long time to put on, this mascara. I used to have overthink it, I guess you'd say. But now I've gotten to where I can just put it on, and I can put it on quickly. It sets quickly. I don't have to worry about it all day. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. Let's put a little down here. No fibers on the bottom. And now we're going to move on to the lips, and we will be done with this look. I like this. I'm going to have to start wearing this more. Eek, that just got a text. My order has shipped. Mine's coming in today. My Jubilant will be here today, so that may be what you see tomorrow on my eyes. It is a rose color. I cannot wait to try it. And it's splurge, so it's another splurge, and it's a matte, so it's gonna be good for these hooded, crepey, saggy eyeballs that I'm getting. I try so hard to work with them, but it's, you know, every day is a challenge. It seems like it. I get in here and I'm like, what happened since yesterday? Where did that come from? But let's put on a little bit now. What I'm gonna use a lipstick this morning. One of my faves that I haven't worn in a while. They're being neglected, my lipsticks, so we're going to put this one on today. And what I'm going to do first, though, because this will help my lipstick stay on longer, is I'm going to line my lips, and then I'm going to fill them in. And yes, I am using Pouty. You know that. My favorite. I do love Pouty. I don't know why. I just do. It's a great color. And it goes with so many. You can be creative more with Pouty as a base, or something goes around your lips. I need to sharpen this thing. There you go. Alright, this color, if you go back probably a year or so ago, I wore this a lot. It's one of my favorite colors, and it is it's Upper Class is the name of it. So it is kind of a dusty rose color too. So it's going to look good with Jubilant. That's what I was thinking. What can I wear with that rose splurge cream shadow that I'm getting? So here we go. And this has a nice little sheen, a little shimmer to it. But it's really pretty over pouty. And I like it. And then you got to do the test now to make sure it won't wind up on your teeth. There you go. How simple is that? That's a pretty lip color. Now you can come back and add some shimmer to it if you wanted. I'm not going to, but you could. You could actually put some tinder, like right here, if you wanted it popping. So there you go. Ta-da! Isn't that pretty color? I don't usually wear lipsticks much anymore. I'm so into lip stains and the Splash liquid lipsticks, which when is oh wow, it's coming. It's the end of the month, so this kudos is gonna be gone. So if you guys still wanted any of the Splash liquid lipsticks, these you still get 3 in the set. A lot of you have taken advantage of it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was awesome. But see, I've got all these colors here. And I did order, I think, well, yeah, I ordered 3, and then I got a free liner, which you know what I chose. I chose a free pouty because I use it so much. And see, this one, that one you just saw me use, it's getting really short now, so it'll be time to open the new one. Not too long from now. So, ta-da! Don't forget about this. This is great. This is our kudos. You get 3 of these, and then, awesome too is the foundation. You know, if you needed foundation now or need help choosing a color, you can just order this and your shipping's free through the end of this month, which is what, 2 days, 3 days? Not far away. Today's the 28th. Yeah, this month's almost over. It's almost 4th of July. Can't wait. Can't wait. All right, guys, y'all have a great day. Here's my look. Let me close my eyes. So if you got questions about what I did today or the products that I used, just message me or comment below and I will tell you what I used. Because sometimes people get in here and they're watching it and they're not getting the products I'm talking about. So, but Addiction Palette 4 is what I basically used today, along with Cream Shadow Proud for a liner on my eyes and bronzer. Bing, bing, bada boom. Okay, y'all have a great day. I'm about to be out of here and on the highway. See y'all later. Bye.